The dirty little secret is that most Americans are conservative in their values. The numbers vary from poll to poll. Most Americans, especially in Nevada, are not for gun control. Most Americans are against illegal immigration. Most Americans are willing to pay taxes if they think it will help. But they don't want wasteful spending if it's not going to help. Even regarding abortion, a majority of Americans are not pro-choice. They are anti-abortion. And most of the ones that are pro-choice are not for unlimited, unrestricted abortions. A lot of them believe, when I've talked to them, they think that you can't get an abortion after the first trimester or after the second trimester. And of those, they do not support partial birth abortion, where you kill a baby while it's in the process of being born. And they don't believe in infanticide, where you leave a baby in the closet of a hospital that's been born to die. We should not be hiding. We need to be out there. We have allowed ourselves to be cowed into silence by a tyranny of the minority. Here's a few of my golden nuggets, something you should all, and this is in your sheets, this is something you should have at your fingertips at a moment's notice when your neighbors are talking to you. You know, it was the Democrats who turned the dogs and fire hoses on black people in Alabama. Martin Luther King was a Republican, and his daughter still is. Yeah, you got a shot look on your face. It was Republicans who pushed through civil rights legislation. It was Republicans who fought for a woman's right to vote. Who's Obama's big #1 president that he's trying to be like? Lincoln. Who was he? Republican. First Republican president. And it started out as a third party. The guy who ran before him got like 33% of the vote. Why did Republicans form? Because the party that they were part of had lost their constitutional roots. If we don't reform this party, a third party will, because the exact same time and issues is recurring again now that existed in Lincoln's day. And I'm happy to see Republicans are fired up so that that third party will be the Republican Party from within. The first Congresswoman in history was a Republican. It was the Democrats who refused regulation and oversight of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and tanked our economy. Again, the one I mentioned before, only 4% of this bill is stimulus, and almost none of it takes effect for 2 years. And my favorite, right after 9/11, what did you hear? Everybody freaking out saying, oh, the Republicans, they're going to grab all the Muslims and put them in internment camps. It was a Democrat who put the Japanese into internment camps and confiscated all their property, the great FDR, who they're propping up as a hero. What do we have to be afraid of? What do we have to be hiding from? What? They're using our propaganda, which is the truth for us, against us. And it's not to do what the people really want. It's to hide what they want to do. We need to show people that they have been lied to. We need to point out all of those inconvenient truths that were left out of Al Gore's movie. The lie has to die a death of 1,000 cuts. In football, each team tries to take the ball away from the other side, keep the ball away from the other side, run through the other team, over the other team, to the other side, and score a touchdown. Except in Washington. The Democrats say, hey, that's not fair. You need to share. And as Republicans, we go, okay. And while we're standing there going, here, they're running that way with the ball, score a touchdown. Hey, that's not fair! If you don't know why you're a Republican, and you don't think your country is worth fighting for, because we are in a battle for the heart and soul of our nation right now. If you don't believe that, if you don't stand for it, don't run for office.